Hi friends! So in today's video I'm going to be doing a massive Costco haul, and I'm doing it with my first trimester in mind. Foods that have kind of helped me in my first trimester and that have helped me feel better and that are somewhat healthy and whole foods. And I've definitely struggled in the first trimester to really just eat at all, and there's been certain things that have really helped and made me feel better, so I'm going to share some of those things today. And everything here is like on the healthier side and more of the whole food side of things, so hopefully this can give you some ideas. And even if you're not pregnant or in your first trimester of pregnancy, all of these things are still great recommendations and will still apply to you even if you're not in that position. So let's get started. Okay, so first thing that has really helped with my nausea has been just having little snacky things. So this whole haul is going to be a lot of snacks. I really like the ingredients in these Simple Mill crackers. It's really simple ingredients: tapioca starch, cassava flour, organic sunflower oil, which isn't great, but it's just so hard to find anything that doesn't have sunflower oil or canola oil or some kind of vegetable oil. It's almost impossible, it seems like. It has sea salt, onion, garlic, rosemary extract, and then it's like a nut blend of different nuts and seeds and flax seeds, almond flour. That's the majority of what's in here. So pretty good ingredients. Of all the crackers, I feel like this is the best ingredients that I have found so far. And then I got some things to go with it. I got this Parmesan cheese, and I've never actually eaten this cheese as like a cheese and cracker kind of cheese, but I think that it's like the highest protein cheese pretty much that you can get, and it has really good ingredients. It's just milk, cheese, cultures, salt, and rennet. That's the only ingredients. And I saw this thing on Instagram the other day where it's this big bodybuilder guy, and he was talking about how he never eats protein bars now because they have so many crappy things inside of the protein bars, so many ingredients and chemicals and additives. He will just eat a chunk of this cheese because a 1-inch square is 9 grams of protein. So if you have a couple inches of this cheese, it's a really high protein snack and good fats. So I figured that that would be really good with these crackers. And I also got some Gouda, just in case if I don't like, because I know that this Parmesan is more of like a dry cheese. So I also got some Gouda to go with it. That's like a softer, more mild cheese. I also got these beef sticks to go with it. Pretty good ingredients, no nitrates or additives like that. 0 sugar added. Basically the only ingredients is beef, water, and then contains less than 2% of sea salt, celery powder, vinegar, garlic, and the natural flavors. It does have natural flavors in it, so that's a little sketchy, but it's less than 2%, so I'm not super worried about it. So I figured that that would go really well with the cheese and crackers. I also got some other little snacky things. I've heard really good things about this. It's just one ingredient. It's just sweet potatoes, and I've never tried them. I'm really hoping that they're good because I think it would be nice to have something like this to throw in my lunches, because I pack my lunches now, which is like a new adventure for me. I mean, it smells good. Let's see. I love the consistency. Literally tastes like candy. I love the consistency of it. The consistency is like a fruit leather or like something like that. I mean, it definitely tastes like a sweet potato. which like I'm sure sometimes would taste good and sometimes would be like, that's a sweet potato, you know? So if you like sweet potatoes, these could be good. I think those will be good for lunches. I got a big thing of carrots, huge thing of carrots, and a big thing of onions. I've been doing a lot of soups. Soup has been so helpful for pregnancy. That has really made me feel better. It has settled my nausea, and I can make it in big batches and eat it for lunches and dinners throughout the week. So I'm not doing as much cooking and as much work because, yeah, anything I can do to make my workload a little bit lighter, I'm gonna do that. Okay, I'm so excited about these. These are cooked in avocado oil. Like I said earlier, it's so hard to find anything that's not in sunflower oil or canola oil. They are cooked in avocado oil, and they are spicy green chili, which is amazing because I've been craving spicy stuff. I'm gonna try it. Oh, they smell so good. They smell amazing. Oh my god. So stinking good. It's like sour cream and onion, but like spicier and like kettle cooked. 10 out of 10. That is definitely going to be a new favorite for me. Love that. I got some tortilla chips because an odd craving that I've been having is just crunchy things. I've just been wanting crunchy things. So I got some tortilla chips. I've also been loving salsa. For some reason, salsa has made me feel better. I think it's like the spiciness, something in it has made me feel better. Some boring stuff. Ziploc bags, AAA batteries, boring. Oh no, I just realized I forgot to get light bulbs. Oh no. Whoopsies. Cottage cheese has been really good. If I'm wanting something savory, I'll put a little bit of pepper on top. If I'm wanting something sweet, I'll put a little bit of jam on top. Mix in some jam with it. We have like some homegrown jam. It's so stinking good. Good source of protein, good natural fat. Yeah, I've just been loving cottage cheese lately. I got some chili for dinner. That's in their deli. Yeah, nothing really to say about that. Oh, I got 2 things of pickles. I love these pickles. They're so yummy. I've been on a pickle kick. It really is true when they tell you that you crave pickles when you're pregnant. I don't know if it's like the salt or the crunch or what, but I seriously crave. I was like describing something that I was craving to Marcus. I couldn't put my finger on it. I was like, I just want like a raw vegetable that's like juicy and like really crunchy, but like really salty and like with a tang. And he's like, you're describing a pickle. And I was like, oh, yes, that's what it is. I need a pickle. So I've been living off of pickles lately. And these ones are really good because they're lacto fermented. And so that means that they're just fermented in salt. It's just cucumber and salt and dill and spices. But it's really good because this is the best for your gut. If it's in the refrigerated section of the store, that means that it's the best for your gut. And it's actually going to have those really good cultures and live bacteria that you want. It's like a fermented like sauerkraut or like sourdough. Yeah, so I'm really excited for those. That's going to be delish. I got dates. So excited about dates. I've been really on a smoothie kick. So I want to stick a date in each smoothie. I think that would be really good. I think if I'm craving something sweet, a little bit of almond butter, or not almond butter, peanut butter, or just like some regular butter inside of a date with like a little bit of salt on top. Oh, it's really good. You'd be surprised, but it's delicious. Orange juice. I've been really just wanting, I've been so thirsty, so anything that's like I can drink, all about that. So stinking good. I also think it's a really great source of vitamin C. It's just straight orange juice. There's no added sugar. There's no added anything else. So that's really yummy. Really excited about that. I got some of these fruit chews that is just fruit. I don't think that there's anything else. Yeah, there's nothing else added. It's apples and strawberries are the only ingredients in one. Apples and mangoes, only ingredients in the other. Apples and blueberries are the only ingredients. So it's literally just fruit. Probably still high in sugar. Gotta keep that in mind. But I don't think sugar's, you know, the worst thing in the world. So especially if it's like a natural sugar like that. I got new bras because your girl is already growing out of them. So none of my brows fit anymore. So I got these really soft, no underwire, flexible bras, but they still have like a thick pad. So kind of do the job of a bra, you know? So I got those. Just bring this whole thing over. I got some celery. Celery is a good thing. The celery, the onions, the carrot, I'm just gonna throw in our outside fridge, and it's gonna be a cool, dark spot. So they should last for a long time, even though it's like a huge amount and it's only for us two. It's only for 2 people. But even though it's only for 2 people, those things will keep for a long time. It's like a root vegetable. Well, at least the carrots are a root vegetable, and onions. So they'll last for a long time. So I won't have to worry about them going bad. So I usually stock up on those and get a big bulk amount of them. Grapes. Let me tell you about my friend Grapes. I have been on such a frickin' grape kick. Oh my goodness. I think it's like the being hungry and thirsty at the same time thing. There's something about grapes that just, they really, they quench you, you know? They're so good. They're so delicious. And they're like a little bit sweet. So good. I've been craving artichokes. I haven't had any artichokes in forever, but I've been craving them. And Costco artichokes are the best. They have the best meat on the leaf. They're so good, so delicious to eat with a little bit of butter, garlic, lemon, salt. So good, so delicious. So I'm so excited about that. I'm gonna make those sometime this week. Tortilla land tortillas. Okay, these are the best tortillas that you will find. They are so good. They have the best ingredients. The ingredients are just flour. Okay, canola oil is not great. Canola oil is not great, but again, it's so hard to find anything that doesn't have canola oil in it. And all the other tortillas that we buy have stuff like that in it too. But this has the fewest amount of ingredients with just flour, water, canola oil, salt, and a little bit of sugar. And it's like a small amount of sugar. It doesn't even show up on the nutrition facts. It's like 0% sugar. So really small. But this is a huge amount. And I think this whole thing was only like $7 or something like that. We eat tortillas all the time. The one thing I will say about these tortillas is they don't last very long. I think because they don't have a bunch of like additives. They don't last very long, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to separate them into like stacks of 10 and put a piece of parchment paper underneath so I can pull out like a chunk of 10 of them and have just those 10 thawed out and keep the rest in the freezer. I think would be good. That way they don't go bad and I can just pull them out in small chunks, because you can't like freeze the whole thing and then like pull out like one at a time. Like they'll be stuck together. So I think I'm going to separate them into 10s before I freeze them, put a piece of parchment paper in between, and call it a day. I think that would be good. Bananas. I've been eating bananas every single day. I have one in my lunch every day. They're really yummy. It's like something about carbs. It really settles my stomach. I think, I don't know, something about like having an acidy stomach like you do when you're pregnant. It just seems like it settles your stomach a lot better to have like a carb. I think that's why crackers are good. That's why you crave like pasta, noodles, cereal. But banana also kind of scratches that itch. I feel like it's kind of a more carby, like a more carby fruit. So that's been really good. I'm loving that. Got some maple patties, like little beef patties. They don't have any antibiotics, no nitrates, pretty good ingredients. The ingredients are organic chicken, maple syrup, sea salt, organic spices, vinegar, crushed pepper, parsley, rosemary, and maple extract. So really good ingredients. I think this would be a really good breakfast thing for me in the mornings. I'm trying to get used to eating breakfast in the mornings. That's a whole new journey for me because I haven't eaten breakfast in years. So I think that'll be good. I also got these, kind of the same idea. These are nice because they are good ingredients. It's like a breakfast sausage. It's not maple flavored. They're Whole30 approved. They just have chicken and spices and vinegar. Those are the only ingredients. These are really nice too because they can be frozen solid, and you can just pull out like 4 of them frozen solid and like throw them into the pan, and they will defrost really quick in the pan, and you can cook them right then and there. You don't have to have like a meat thawed out. You could even do like a breakfast for dinner kind of thing. And they're really easy, really convenient. I got a bunch of butter. I usually get the Kerrygold butter, but Costco had like a big refund that they like, or recall. They had like a big recall for butter. And so it was like freaking expensive. So I could not get myself to pay $14 for butter. So I got the cheaper stuff. I got this beautiful thing of maple syrup. It is in this beautiful jar. This is like their limited edition bottle, and it's just so beautiful. Costco is the best place to buy maple syrup because it's just pure maple syrup and it's the best price. Maple syrup is freaking expensive, and Costco has the best price. And then I also got some apples. Nothing really exciting about those. It's been really good to have some fruit because I think just having like the water, I've been so thirsty that I think having the liquid in the fruit has just been hitting the spot. And the last thing I got, stay box. I guess I got a couple more things. I got this cutie little blanket. I thought this was so cute. I also bought a bunch of Christmas stuff at Hobby Lobby today, so I couldn't help myself. I bought a blanket for Christmas. I got some toilet paper. This A2 yogurt. I just really have been loving yogurt. Having good dairy options has been really nice for me. I've been really liking yogurt. I've been eating yogurt like all the time. I love to dip my fruit in it. Like a big thing of yogurt with an apple is like my favorite thing right now. So yummy. So good. And then the last thing I got is this cutie little rosemary tree. It looks like a Christmas tree that I will be using as Christmas decoration. But the cool thing about this is I can just plant it in the ground after the season ends and have like a mature rosemary bush and have it like planted in the ground. Rosemary does really great around here. It lasts a year long and doesn't die in the winter time. So I can use it to cook with all year long. I use rosemary all the time, and at this new house, we should have put it in our landscape, but we didn't. So I'm gonna plant it somewhere in the front yard and have it be convenient and yeah, easy to just grab while I'm cooking. But in the meantime, I get to use it as a cute little decoration for Christmas. So I think that's everything. I'm not gonna lie to you, it was freaking expensive, okay? It was a lot of money. That was $361. It's a lot of money, but it was also a lot of food. I got a lot of stuff, and I think good quality stuff that's yummy and that will feed us for quite some time. So I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I hope that this helped you if you are indeed pregnant like myself. Yeah. And if you're not, then I hope that you still got some great ideas. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!